Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final match of Good as Gold, number 26. It's all come down to this on Tuesday, May 8th. We have two players, Zergson and
CDG Rex.
CDG Rex. Thank you, Mr.Lefty, our guest caster. We are going in-game right now. We see it's tied up 1-1. Good old 1-1-1-1-1, says Zergson. He did a fantastic job.
Did you see his opening?
No, I did not.
He chose one probe, sent it to a mineral patch, chose another probe, sent it to the next mineral patch, chose a probe, sent it to the next mineral patch, chose a probe, sent it to the next mineral patch.
And that is his version of a 1-1-1-1-1?
Yes.
I like it. I am just editing right now so that we can switch the sides of the two players. So their supplies match up with where they are. Now I am supply block. Zergson is, I don't know, trying to play some meta mind games against CDG Rex, who's building a barracks with a forward rally and not going any kind of a block off, which again, I like to see personally. Here we have a probe scouting scene that doesn't have the far gas, he does have a Rax, and he does indeed have this gas, and he's attacking, but he's met by another SCV. Now he's going to run away, and so is the SCV. Okay, well, that was anticlimactic. We do have three SCVs in the refinery right away, which is something I like to see out of other players. It's something that I don't do and really can slow you down by a long time in the very beginning of the game. Hey, how did it go, says Cal. We are still casting. Cal, you're not watching anymore? How sad. We have two guesses coming up for Zergson and a gateway. I have no idea what he's planning to do. Is he going to DT rush? What are you thinking here, Lefty?
First off, it's the same open he's done all three games, so I would guess it.
Each gas immediately, which is not what he's been doing.
Oh, it's a good point. He did add an extra one, and maybe he's going to go for some airplay. It's interesting to note that CDG got scouted first, all three by Zerglin. Zerglin, wherever he sent the probe, just found out where it is. So that's quite interesting. Be some kind of early DT pressure because we can see there's a. Oh, I'm guessing a Stargate. He's going to put a Stargate down right here. Watch this. There it is.
Waiting for it.
It's right there at the bottom of the CDG Rex.
Oh, there we go. See it. Found it. Alright, that's going to be really annoying, especially because we've already committed to Marauder production. However, we have two more racks being built, so as long as he switches back to Marines with those, he should be able to kill a single Void Ray. What do you expect? A Void Ray double Phoenix pressure or something?
I think it's just going to be one. I think it's just going to be one Void Ray to come in here and harass. Thing is I don't think CDG Rex is going to expect anything. He sees roughly the same opening as last time. He doesn't see a robo, but he does see the two gates, and he could just assume maybe the robo's behind.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to suspect any kind of proxy out of Zerglin here.
Definitely. I'm just showing everyone the vision right now. We do have that Stalker that's about halfway done. If CDG Rex doesn't do a little more scouting with this SCV, pretty soon it's going to die before he can tell that something is up. And that's a very good job by Zergson playing a little bit of the meta game, showing that just because a build looks similar doesn't mean it's exactly the same. And yeah, the Stalker pops out and prevents this SCV from really being able to see anything else. We have one Chrono Boost that's going to be ready for the Stargate, and we're going to have the one Void Ray coming out. There's no rally point set up for it yet, so he may decide to wait for additional air units to go along.
I'm guessing what he's going to do here is once this warp gate's done, he's going to put the Void Ray right over the edge here, at the bottom here of CDG Rex's base, and warp in a number of Stalkers. It's going to be a 3-gateway, 1 Stargate pressure.
Yeah, he definitely does have that available to him, and I like that choice. It would have been better just ever so slightly sooner as we had the reactors going down, and so 1 Marine, but now instead of 1 we have 5, and we have 6, 7, 8, 9 on the way. Oh, 10. and Stim going down, and actually CG Rax retreating from his choke point. No, never mind, moving back up to it. I feel like he suspects something fishy's up, and I really am not sure why. Or no, never mind. He lowers his supply depots and he moves out at perhaps exactly the wrong time as the Zealots get warped in, and in fact we might get a secondary warp in out of Zergson as the
Yeah, he
force
can't
moves
see.
out.
CDG Rex can't see anything.
Oh, he can't, and in fact, Zergson sees the forces moving forward, and he's probably licking his lips right now in excitement. There goes the Void Rays moving in along with the Zealots. Now, I'm sure, though, Zergson wishes that he had walled this off as the Terran player runs down, CDG Rax runs down. Stim's, in fact, looking desperately for that position, and we have 5 Marines who, as long as the Zealot doesn't kill too many, we could kill. Oh, we still have 4. We have 8 more. Oh my goodness. CDG Rax with some fantastic micro, except for the fact that he's not mining again. Force kills 1 Void Ray, forces the other away. There's now 2 Void Rays against 2, 4, 6, 8 Marines. Zealot dying, and in the base Zergson we see, Gateway's dying in practically 1 shot, and this is rapidly swinging out of control for our Protoss player, who attempts to run away with his probes. Does have 490 minerals, so he may be hoping that he can set something up and perhaps build a few more Void Ray and do some crazy micro down here. We do see that there is literally no income for either player. Oh, never mind, there is a mule. And 1 SCV mining. Oh, and the Void Ray dies. We have a GG from Zergson, who is pretty good manner about the whole thing. Guess that don't work, he says. CDG Rax does have an expansion set up, and the probes get a victory. Should I say failure kill? And right now we just have a little bit of staying power out of Zergson, and finally leaves the game. So, as we very quickly update the configure score and show that CDG Rax indeed took the game 2-1, we're going to go ahead and go huge screen on that so everyone can see. We're going to take you away from the game. This has been Good as Gold. Congratulations to our victor, CDG Rax. As we bring up our banner or overlay, I would just like to thank all the players who came out. A shout out again to Zeke for making us a feature tournament on their stream. Thank you so much to everyone who is watching. Please tell all your friends. If you have any kind of feedback at all, I can be reached on YouTube at OrD StarCraft, on Facebook at OrD.SC2, and on Twitter at OrD_SC2, or on Team Liquid, or on Zeke, or on Raptor even, RAPTR. If you don't know what that is, check it out. It's a cool game tracking system. But I am always happy to hear feedback. Thank you everyone for sticking with us through a little bit of technical difficulties. As we move forward, more and more of that stuff's going to be ironed out. And Mr. Lefty, I'm going to throw it to you in case you have any last minute shout outs.
Not really, just thanks for having me.
It was a lot of fun. I definitely prefer to have a guest caster along, and if you let us know when some of your articles go up, we will pimp them out like no other.
Okay, sounds good. I'll keep that in mind.
Fantastic. One last thank you to everyone. Go over to Team Liquid, comment on my thread, comment everywhere, anywhere. Feedback, again, is hugely important. I need to figure out what people like, what people don't like, and I've beaten a dead horse. So thank you again. Have a lovely evening.
I'm getting food.
Okay. I'm just on the end screen right now, and I'm about to cancel out.
Okay.
Thanks again, everybody. Bye-bye.